The Clippers have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs, so let's rebuild them. Starting off with the draft, we do have the 29th selection. I don't think I'm going to use that. I'd rather trade it to upgrade this roster. Bogdanovic wasn't very good in the playoffs, so let's see what we could get if we put him in the 29th pick in the trade finder. There's some solid offers here, but nothing too crazy. So maybe we just move off of Bogdanovic for some picks. Getting Quentin Post in a first honestly wouldn't be bad. Post has been solid for my Warriors. Yeah, let's do this deal. And we can save these first rounders for future trades because the Clippers, they have had a severe lack of draft capital over the years due to the Paul George trade. And I want to try and stack up on some picks. That way, if a player we want becomes available, we can actually go get that guy. Drew Eubanks for John Konchar in a first. Don't mind if I do. And then Konchar, I'm going to trade him for one more first. Here's what the draft pick situation is looking like now. And we're still holding on to that 29th pick. Typically, Norman Powell regresses at the start of the sim. Oh my gosh, what is this? Well, they just threw me the lob of doom. I'd be crazy not to dunk it. Norman Powell, the 29th pick, and Derrick Jones, they'll give me Book and Royce O'Neal. I don't really want Royce O'Neal. Could y'all instead give me a first? I know I'm getting greedy here. Okay, now they're messing up the whole trade. Let me do what originally was offered. My bad, Phoenix. I just really don't want Royce. Is there any way we can make this a 3-teamer? Reroute O'Neal to another squad? Who has cap space? I'm pretty sure the Rockets do. All right, so Houston, y'all are going to give me the 10th pick. The Suns will give you Royce O'Neal and we'll call it a day. Okay, the Suns, they say that's fine. The Rockets aren't going for it. All right, you give me this Suns pick and no, that's still pretty valuable. Just give me some mid, man. Give me your 2028 pick. Send that to us. Deal is done. Why y'all not interested now? What changed? Hold on. How about Phoenix? Y'all can have the pick. The Suns don't like it. All right, the 3-teamer might be done. I'll just take Royce O'Neal, whatever. Now y'all don't want... 2K's already getting started. I'm doing way too much. I'll take Royce O'Neal. Wait, can we just do the trade like this? They want a first. They'll give me Grayson Allen. Fine. Why did I do that? I just got finessed a little more, but whatever. Booker, you're going to play the 2 here in Los Angeles. What's his shot tendency? I upped Harden and Kawhi's shot tendencies before I started the rebuild. Because, bro, Harden's shot tendency was like a 60. Do we watch the same James Harden 2K? And speaking of, if you've been watching the videos for a while, we're on the road to 200K. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Dropping lots of content with the NBA playoffs going crazy. So we can't trade Grayson Allen for 60 days because he just got here. Same thing for Devin Booker. I think we plan on keeping Book for now. The only thing is I've had him a lot in recent rebuilds. With us getting Book, Chris Dunn's kind of expendable, so we'll go get a few firsts for Dunn. So now we have 6-7 first round picks, and we've got Devin Booker. Great start. Harden declines his player option. We'll pick up the team option on Kobe Brown. Why not? Now we go to free agency. Bron's in here. Of course, we're more worried about re-signing our guy, Fear the Beard, James Harden. We will give you 43 M's. We'll front load this. I want to give you only like 2 years because I'm worried about you regressing. Nobody else is really coming to the table with an offer he likes, so we can lowball him a little bit. Welcome back, Harden. And that leaves us with about $5 million. What do we need on the roster? We could use a backup point guard. We don't have any small forwards, so that's probably an even bigger priority at the moment. The only small forwards available. Oh man, the small forward market isn't great. I guess I'll sign GP2 and Josh Okogie if I can. We get both of them, and then we could use a backup PG. I guess that's Monte Morris. Ooh, the depth is not looking very good on this team, and maybe that's my fault because I did trade away some guys to go get first round picks. But I think with those first, we can turn around and upgrade the depth once again. Player progression is coming up, and I'm worried about this. Very worried because Kawhi and Harden tend to regress a lot. Yeah. So Harden's down to an 86, Kawhi down to an 88. There's definitely a universe where we explore trading both of these guys at this year's deadline if we're underperforming. Because, my goodness, they're only going to get worse from here. They're only going to get older. They'll continue to regress. So I can't run the risk of them just getting worse and worse. And then I'm paying them all this money. We might as well trade them while they still have at least some semblance of value out there. Look at this offer. Lauri Markkanen for Kawhi Leonard. No, man. Honestly, wouldn't be bad in real life, but, well, I mean, it's Kawhi Leonard, dog. Kawhi Leonard's just such a hard player to just even, like, comprehend. Because he doesn't play much, but when he does, he's Kawhi Leonard. The team is seemingly doing really well, and I would love to do right by James Harden and Kawhi, keep these guys around and win a chip with them. That would be the dream scenario. And I think that's going to be a possibility here as we're the 3 seed. There's no need to trade Harden and Kawhi's Harden. Whoo! He's averaging 24, and Book's playing really well. Kawhi's giving me about 19 a game, only playing 29 minutes. Kawhi never plays much in 2K for whatever reason. They don't like to play him heavy minutes. We're going to slide. Yeah, I think we're going to slide Leonard to the 3 because his overall will go up, and hopefully he'll put up some bigger numbers. Then we slide over to estimated wins added here. Kawhi is still the 3rd most impactful, but it's really Harden and Booker carrying most of the weight. Zubac has been solid. They got to upgrade Zoo in 2K, though. 9 points, 9 rebounds. Are we serious? Luke Cornett, he hadn't been bad as a backup center. Grayson Allen's been okay. And then from there, it's a steep drop off with the bench. Our second unit needs an upgrade. If we want to be a championship contender, we need at least, I don't know, 8-9 players that we can trust on any given night. Jonathan Kuminga for bench scoring would be crazy. He ended up on the Knicks on a minimum contract. Wow. Wow, the Celtics are selling. I'm going to see who's available around the league and then go from there. Warriors are selling. Where's Curry? I don't know what happened there. Suns are selling. I don't think Durant really fits. We've already got plenty of aging stars on this team. We don't really need another. The Jazz are selling. Problem is, half the selling teams don't have anybody I want. Bam could be kind of interesting for this team. Ja's available over in Memphis. It's really intriguing to me that Jason Tatum, we did it, is available. I would give them Kawhi Leonard to go get Tatum and then also throw in draft picks. That's really as far as I'll go, but I think Tatum would be a huge upgrade over Kawhi, especially in the game of 2K. So I'll throw you all these. All right, they're not taking that. I'm not gonna push it then. Let's just focus on our bench. We had some good players available, like Jonathan Kuminga was out there earlier. Now, my only concern with Kuminga is this is a 1-year contract. We're basically trading a first-round pick for a guy who could be off the roster next year. Dalton Knecht is different. He's on his rookie deal. We have the Burr rights to re-sign him later down the line. And we get Bronny, who's been Mr. Perfect this year, 100% from the field. He's probably taken like 1 shot. So we're going to take that trade. Dalton Knecht will be the backup small forward, making GP2 not really needed on the roster at this point. We'll take him, Monte Morris, and another first. We're looking for a good backup point guard. D'Lo honestly wouldn't be bad. He's on a 3-year contract back in Los Angeles playing for the Lakers. I like this deal a lot. We're going to take D'Lo. He'll be a good scoring guard off our bench. So we've got Knecht, Russell. We need a starting power forward. Kobe Brown starting at the 4 is insane. You know what? We might have to take Grayson Allen's contract just because it's the only really big deal I have on my roster that we could move. Throw him and like Kobe Brown in a first. Yeah, the offers are bad. What if we just did Grayson Allen through a first, through 2 first? You're looking at Clint Capella, Precious Achiuwa. I need a power forward. Obi Toppin, and we get a first back. It's not bad at all. Definitely the best offer on the table at the moment. Yeah, we'll do this deal. And you know what? We might call the Knicks because we need another power forward. Seems like they've been pretty willing to talk about Kuminga in trades. So I'll give you Quentin Post. Oh, they think they're contenders. I'll throw you 1 first. They want 2 first. This is for a 1-year rental, basically. I'm going to do it, though, because the time to win is now. Kuminga will be the backup 4. We need a backup 2 guard, and we'll pretty much be in business. Let's go Christian Koloko. We can't trade Koloko at the moment. Let's go Kobe Brown then and Trenton Flowers. Throw in a first. We can get, offers are kind of rough. Do we settle on Antonio Reeves? Oh, no. His efficiency's been awful. How about Ben Shepherd? We're going to trust in Ben Shepherd to play a few minutes for us, and that will wrap up the deals. Ty Lue, we're going to turn the bench utilization down a bit as we look to make a late season push. Kuminga, I'm trusting you, man. I gave up a lot to go get you, and this is just going to be a 1-year situation. You know, you're going to be on this team for a year. So I'm really hoping he comes through for me. After the deals, we've kind of dropped in the standings, and I was wondering if our early season success was fool's gold and we're going to drop off late in the year. I guess we'll really find out when the playoffs come around. We made it into the postseason. Any Clippers on All-NBA? How about James Harden? Year 17, still getting it done. And we are the 5 seed, but it was tightly packed at the top of the West. Booker was great. Harden was great. Kawhi's getting traded. We lose this year. because 2K just doesn't let him play heavy minutes. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to do a 9-man rotation going into the playoffs. I think that'll help us a lot. We're facing the Mavs in round 1 with Kyrie and Anthony Davis, Irving back healthy and ready to go. We're up 2-1. All right, they'll make it a 2-2 series. They win the 5th. We win the 6th. All right, game 7 on the way. Big game right here for Clippers. Come on. It's close. We're in this. Just a couple buckets. Oh, I think the Mavs are pulling away. Yep, the Mavs pull away, win this one. Harden at 20 and 14. It was Anthony Davis with 28 points here. Man, Booker was great. Harden was great. Kawhi, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And the Mavs go all the way. Oh! So if we beat Dallas, who knows? We might have been the team going all the way. 2026 draft, we won't have any picks yet. And Kawhi, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but you got to go before this regression hits because I know it's going to hit. Second pick in MPJ is elite. We could also get Franz, which is a great offer. Mikal and OG, but we'd have to trade Bronny, which is, of course, a non-negotiable. We either go Franz or pick 2 in MPJ. I think we take pick 2. The Clippers, it's been so long since they've had a bright young star. Really, since Terrence Mann hit those big threes. They thought he was going to be a star, but we know how that worked out. MPJ, 40 million's crazy, so we're going to trade you. Matter of fact, you know what the play probably is for this team? We keep Book, we draft somebody, and then we go and look to be active in free agency. So we dump off all our salary besides Booker. How about OG for pick 5? Yes! Zubac is mad. His contract is good considering what he's going to give us, but I guess he don't want to be here. How about Ty Jerome? And we get a first in that deal. I like that a lot. But let me just check around and see if there aren't any like young players available that I can maybe go get instead. Lakers are selling. Oh, Luka's hitting free agency. He probably doesn't want to be there if they're playing bad. So that's something we keep an eye on for sure. Like I said, I want to be a player in free agency. And you know what? Looking at my options, I think that Ty Jerome's probably going to be a good pickup here. Where was he in the trade finder? I thought I just threw Zoo in, right? Yeah, we get Ty Jerome. He's on the Pistons now. That's weird. So Jerome will run some point guard. Harden, I'm sorry, man. You're just making too much. We could get Sengun. I think I'm good, though. I saw Garland in there, but like I said, my priority is to clear cap space, right? Obi, you can go. We still don't have cap open. How? It's just Naz Reid that's really getting paid besides Booker. We'll take DiVincenzo. We're going to be loaded on picks. Give me pick 6 for Dante. Good gracious me. We are cooking with the picks. Give me Jake LaRavia and a first for Aaron Wiggins and Luke Cornett, and I'll be done with my pick trades for now. Wait, actually, hold on. What if we go 5 and 6? Can we get to 1? Because I don't want to be paying 3 players on rookie deals. I'd rather just be paying 2. So I'll give you 5 and 6. We get 1. No? How about Jake LaRavia? There you go. First pick, we're going to take AJ DeBonsta. Second pick, we'll take Cam Boozer. And the Clippers. Oh, man, we're back. Clipper Nation. Y'all ready? Team options, Connect 4. We'll take that. Ben Shepherd, 5 mil is kind of a lot for you, especially because we're trying to sign big players. We still need to clear up about 8 million to get Luka. I guess is that Ty Jerome's money? Man, I wanted to keep Ty Jerome. All right, see you later, Ty. Luka, we'll give you 53, a player option. You're going to go to the Warriors? I would normally be happy because I'm a Warriors fan, but I can't be happy about this right now. Oh no, I'm all for Dub. I'm all for everybody else. This might be a major air ball by me here, unless, you guys thinking what I'm thinking? You guys thinking what I'm thinking? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a player whose contract's just absolutely awful, right? And that is going to be, I don't know who it's going to be. We'll find him. Oh, I got a guy. Is Terry Rozier still on the Heat? No. Oh, his contract might be up by now. Drew Holiday. All right, Drew Holiday's making $35 million as an 81 overall. And you might be thinking, why does this matter, Danny? Well, look, I'm going to give him D'Lo for Drew. They think they're contenders, blah, blah, blah. I'll give you your pick back. Please don't make this too hard on me, all right? I'm going to throw him this Wolves 2030 pick. Come on, Joe. They're making this really difficult. I'll give you a Nuggets. If one of these picks ends up being good, I'm going to be really annoyed. I'll give you a Hawks pick too. Okay, so now you're thinking, why would you get Drew Holiday, Danny? He's on a bad contract. You had to give up so much for him. Look, we're going to call the Warriors, say, hey, do I have a deal for you? I will give you Drew Holiday if you just give me a second round pick. Little do they know, their ability to sign Luka Doncic has just been taken away from them. We could get Chet Holmgren right now, but that's probably going to get matched anyway. And watch. Now we're the #1 offer. Oh, how the tables have turned. Luka, take this deal. I'm going to offer him again just so he knows we're serious. Come on, Luka. Welcome to the Don. He's here in Los Angeles. He went from the Lakers to the Clippers. Oh, I know Lakers fans would be quite upset. Can I re-sign Kuminga? He went elsewhere already? Oh, okay. So all I have is my mid-level, and we have like no players. So this is bad. We need to get Luka a center. I will go get Nick Richards. I'll go sign Bol Bol. Oh no. Well, the roster may look rough right now, and that's because, I mean, it is. But I got a plan, okay? They call me Dan with the plan. This roster isn't even half bad. We got Luka and Booker. But where we're really going to go to work is at this season's trade deadline. We have a trade exception we can use, which basically allows us to take on a bunch of salary without taking in any more salary. So we could go get a third max player in theory. We got this $42 million that we could use to go get a max player on this roster next to the Don, next to D-Book. It's going to be fire. And already we're playing really well with DeBonsta, Boozer as our rookies, and then having those experienced players in Luka and Booker. We're the number 1 seed. Who would have thought? The rivals team up, Luka and Book, and we go to work. 36-15. Number 1 seed. Luka's hooping. Do we even do anything? I think we do. We got that trade exception to use, and I want to use it. So that's what we're going to look to do, just to add to this roster that's already impeccable. Oh, man, not really many teams that are selling at the moment. Maybe we do just stand pat with what we've got. I mean, what we've got seems to be working quite well. What type of picks do we have? We have any good picks? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. We got some heavy hitters when it comes to the draft picks, too. I'm going to just test the waters real quick. Let's throw, like, this Nets pick, this Suns pick in the trade finder with Nick Richards, right? I just want to see who's out there. Oh, my gosh. See? Like, would it really hurt us to just add Kel'el Ware and Tyler Hero? Would that really hurt us? How about Scotty Barnes? How about Josh Giddey and Walker Kessler? This is actually a really good offer. We might, hold on. What if we swap it for this Nuggets pick? Because I think the Nuggets pick was better. We still got a lot of the similar offers. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to do the trade for Walker Kessler and Josh Giddey. I know the method with having Josh Giddey on the team, right? You go ahead, do this trade, right? But the method is you play him at small forward and he goes crazy. But we've got DeBonsta and Boozer. I'm going to play Josh Giddey at power forward. Cam Boozer, you're going to be center. All right. And then DeBonsta, will he start over Connect? No, they still got Connect starting. All right, that's fine. I think this is going to work. It might not. Did I really need to do that? No, it was very unnecessary. But it worked. Look at us go. Look at us go. Oh my goodness. We've won 13 in a row. So that was a great trade right there. Just added to what we've already got going on. I really wanted to use that trade exception we had, and I think we used it pretty well. Luka Doncic, your MVP. Cam Boozer, Rookie of the Year. AJ DeBonsta, Sixth Man of the Year. Can we win every award? Dang it, Wemby. You had to ruin it. 62-20 from Ty Lue. Now it's just time to get the job done in the playoffs, and that's easier said than done because we're the Clippers. I'm sorry, Clippers fans, but we know it's the harsh reality. We got the Suns in the first round. Luka's got this. We win in a sweep. Next up, it'll be the Rockets. Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Sengun. I recorded a Rockets rebuild recently. All right, we sweep them. I don't know if that'll be up before or after this Clippers one. Just depends on how the series go. Mavs in the conference finals. Luka, your chance to get revenge. Oh my gosh! Are we about to go undefeated in the playoffs? We got Cade in the finals. They picked up Randall and Zubac. That's fire. I like what they're doing over there. But hopefully we can still get it done. Game 1 of the finals. We're undefeated throughout this run. And we win the first game. The undefeated run continues. 36-12 from the Don. Game 2. Okay, the Pistons are going to give us at least a little bit of a series. They win it. 36 from Luka. 1-1 going into game 3. Third game is back and forth. And the Pistons will take it. Okay. Let's dial things in here. We're going to do an 8-man rotation. Game 4 is a must win. You don't want to go down 3-1. Come on, fellas. You serious, man? We were undefeated going into the series. And now we're down 3-1. At least take game 5. Okay, there we go. That's a big win. 26 from Book. 23 and 14 from the Don. Man, Randall and Cunningham at 30 apiece. Game 6. We win this. Then it's really getting interesting. Come on. All right, we're down 5. 2:11 left. There's still hope for the 3-1 comeback. I'm telling you, if we can take this 7, they're going to be shivering in their boots, bro. They're going to be nervous. Or I think the saying is shaking in their boots. But regardless, they're going to be nervous, bro, going into game 7. They're going to be like, oh, we're going to blow a 3-1. and we're going to be locked in because we don't have anything to lose except for, you know, the championship. Walker Kessler commits a silly foul there as I was talking about whatever I was talking about. Ball will go into Cade Cunningham. Cunningham gives it to Cason Wallace. How did the Pistons get Cason Wallace? They've been active, making moves. Zubac with it, defended by Cam Boozer. He'll swing it out to Randall, Julius Randall, a known 2K cheat code. He's going to work on AJ DeBonds. The shot clock winding down. Oh my gosh, Randall's deep in his bag. Great contest from DeBonsta. He'll secure the stop and the rebound. All right, AJ, let's go. Nice pass to Connect. Connect 43 now, and he misses the three. Yeah, 43 just has no aura. Here's Cunningham to Asar Thompson. Asar back to Cade. Cade to Wallace. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham's waiting on the screen from Zubac. There it is. Cade, three ball is off. Okay, we're getting stops, but we got to score because we're the team that's down. DeBonsta with it at the top. He'll swing it to Booker. Devin wearing number 4. Sorry, Dalton. It'll go to Boozer now. Boozer back out to DeBonsta at the top. AJ gets the screen from Boozer. He's going to fake the 3. Shot clock's running out. Booker gets it open corner 3. We need it. Big shot, Book. Book it. Devin knocks down the shot. And we have a 2-point game here in Detroit. Cunningham driving on Luka. Good defense, Luka. Can't say that very often, but that's a big stop right there. Doncic to Booker. 2 will tie it. 3 will give us the lead. Book pulls up a midi and knocks it down off the window. It's a Devin Booker takeover. 110 apiece. Just about 30 seconds to go. Cade pulls up and scores. Cunningham delivering a huge bucket for the Detroit Pistons as they look to close this thing out in 6 on their home floor. Cam Boozer inbounding. Zubac defending the inbound. It'll go into Connect. 3 gives us the lead. Ball will go to Book, who's been red hot in the clutch. He's going to pull a leaning 3. Oh, he can't hit. All right, we don't have to foul here, but there's a very small differential between shot and game clock. So if we get a stop, we got to call timeout fast. Cunningham with the rock. Cade going to work on Luka here. Doncic, great defense. Boozer there on the help with the rejection. Zubac out to Wallace from Yucatan. He misses. Boozer the board. We call timeout. Okay, season isn't over just yet. But if we come up empty on this possession, we're done. 3 will give us the lead. 2 will tie. Booker's going to get it in. He's at half court. Got to go fast. Open mid-range. Oh my gosh. Devin, we need that. That's a practice shot for Booker. Is that Chris Middleton back on the Pistons, the homecoming? And he won a championship? That's fire, man. But my goodness, bro. We really lost. Julius Randle, great series. Great series from JR. Luka Doncic, 31. Devin, man. Devin had a clean look, missed it, and we lose in the finals. Hey, I'm not too worried. We'll be back. As far as the draft goes, we might have some picks. I'm not sure. We had the 7th pick via Denver. Thank you. I'm thinking we package together Walker Kessler, pick 7. Look to upgrade. I don't like any of these trades. I'm going to just trade pick 7 then for some other firsts and hold on to them for later. Team options, Connect, we'll take that. Got some big name free agents, but we already had our year where we were players in free agency. Now we're just looking to make some additions around the edges. That's, golly, I got to edit out that voice crack. That's Max Strus and that's Derek Jones. DeBonsta goes up 7. Boozer goes up 7 as well. Oh, we're going to win the ship this year without any moves. There's really no doubt about it. We were just in the finals, so close to a championship. Now, 2 of our key players progress in a big way. We got this. I'm not even going to make any trades. I'm just going to sit here and chill. We're 11-0. We lose a game, but I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Cam Boozer, 6th man of the year. And we win 73-9, tying the Great Warriors. But we know how that 73-9 season went for my Dubs. So hopefully that does not happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. Round 1, we got a battle of LA. It wasn't much of a battle. Round 2, we beat Minnesota in 6. Here goes the Spurs. Julius Randle just comes back to haunt us. Now he's on the Spurs. Oh, Julius, don't do it. We got a 2-2 series. We're going to shorten it up to an 8-man rotation, really lock things in. Y'all should be pretty decently rested as we've been running a 10-man all regular season and through the start of the playoffs. Game 5 with the shortened rotation, easy dub. Giddey 33-10. Come on, man. Luka 28-15. One more dub, and we're on to the NBA Finals. There it is. We win by 15. Luka 28-13. Oh my gosh. You're talking about 5 guys, no burgers, scoring 20 plus. Are you kidding me? We had 4 scoring 25 plus. That's ridiculous. You see the assists too? DeBonsta, Giddey, Luka, all 10 plus assists. NBA Finals, Orlando Magic, man, it would take some magic for y'all to beat us. We sweep them. Luka Doncic is your Finals MVP, and the Los Angeles Clippers are NBA champions. Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying today. Shout out to Bol Bol for leading us to the ring. If you enjoyed and made it to the end, comment Clippers. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.